Alright, everybody, we are back with, I think this is episode 6 of the Final Fantasy 13 playthrough we're doing. We last left off with falling from way up there and crashed down here. When that thing touched the ground, it turned all this to crystal, as you can see. It really looks awesome. But we have enemies off to the left path, so we're going to go the right path, see if there's any treasure over here. Wait, no, we're going the other way. The other way's a dead end, most likely the guardian item. So, let's head over here. Quickly take care of all these guys. And by the way, I did come across that save issue again. I had to replay everything. Honestly, not too concerned about it. I managed to see what the issue is and I realized it's my virus blocker. Antivirus software that's doing it. But as long as I disable antivirus while I'm playing the game, we can say
that's what I'm talking about.
Annoying, yes, but hey, it works. Alright, we got 5 stars from that. I did not put my spoils though, sadly. I should have. But I was right, we do have an item up here. And it is... please not be potions. Pearl-winged staff. I think that's an upgrade for Vanille. Let's make sure though. Yes. Okay, so to lower her strength and increase her magic, that would be good if maybe we were doing healing or she had more magic attacks. We're going to leave it on the binding rod for now. We also want to make sure that everybody has an accessory. So we're going to put a... okay, we're going to put Power Wristband on him. And you know what? We're actually going to take the Iron Bangle off her and put the Doctor's Coat on, because she is our healer, if I remember correctly. And yeah, we'll leave all that as is. Alright.
That's a lot of enemies.
It was a lot of enemies. We killed them all. A little late on that. Alright, let's head back up here and start making progress. Got another, I believe that is a ghast above us. So I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Like this item up here, for instance. Alright, let's kill this thing, then we can get the item. Alright. Okay, it's rights. I'm not big on finding rights because the hit points is lower, but we're actually taking them down pretty quick. Okay, she mainly is using magic. We might want to switch her, wait, we all have different abilities now. We have Ruin and stuff. Maybe I do want to put the magic thing on her. Might be a good idea. But I want to get this item. Here we go. She's 7 tipped things. Sure, we'll eventually get a use out of that. I believe it's probably going to be an upgrade material or crafting material. Alright, up we go. Do they all jump?
This just
Okay.
might work.
Let's see what's up here first.
But it makes us stronger, doesn't it? What's to stop us from putting it to good use?
Nothing there. Something about that glowing crystal's kind of, standing out to me too over there. Maybe a mini-boss or something.
We fight it! Ragnarok! That's the reason we're l'Cie. To stop it. To keep Cocoon safe.
Yeah, why don't you give us one reason to believe that? One reason.
Sarah. She said to protect Cocoon. And then she turned to Crystal. That's the proof right there. She completed her focus. That means ours is to save Cocoon.
Well,
Sarah's
we
fell
don't
seed
know
was the
if...
same as ours.
oh, it was, okay.
This has got to be the same. We were chosen to be guardians. To defeat Ragnarok. It makes sense.
What the hell?
Alright,
does?
I think he's right.
You're grasping at straws, son. Post-Falsi are Cocoon's enemies. We just got recruited by one of them.
That's even not.
If I were a betting man, I'd put us on the other side.
So Sarah's an enemy too? Well, I don't buy it. We have the power to save Cocoon if we work together and carry out our focus.
The Falsi took Sarah from us, and you want to help it? Whose side are you on?
Freeze! Place your hands behind your heads.
Alright, soldiers are psyop to believe what these guys are?
You
What?
falling off the purge train?
Maybe.
Or are you talking back to me? Huh? Huh?
Nice gun.
I need to let them just give up.
Stop her! Freeze!
Alright. Hi, can you excuse me from you? What is this? The tutorial? If you wish to manually enter commands in battle, fix these abilities, display the list of actions. Selecting abilities now, enter some commands. Okay. Command with C extends Lightning's ATB gauge about one segment, meaning she can now perform up to 3 consecutive actions. Now that her gauge is longer, it also takes longer to fill. However, you can execute commands anytime. To do so, simply hit E. This will execute commands assigned to charge segments. Leftover charges will be carried over to the next turn. Now take a look at the ability list below. The number next to the each ability is ATB cost. The more powerful abilities have a higher ATB cost. Try entering enough commands to fill the gauge. So we're going to do Ruin and Blitz. Entering commands manual allows you to determine their order, which is important since chain bonuses vary by command. Pay attention to each ability's ATB cost and try to fill your command queue with the most effective sequences possible. Yeah, we're just annihilating everything here. Ah, so we can do that. We'll have to figure that out what E is on a PlayStation controller, though.
I thought they'd be tougher than that. This guy's a Psycom, yeah? Supposed to be cream of the crop.
Yeah, but SciCom's an anti-pulse
Keep doing that too. I think that's a prayer or something.
Fought a war in centuries. Bunch of rookie troops swinging around overpriced toys.
So, from what you're telling me, sounds like a regular old soldier that's got more training than special forces.
Nothing for us Lassie to be afraid of.
Cut the crap. Their grunts might be
See,
clean,
we're gonna
but
see.
Psycom's elites are cold-blooded beasts. They hit the field and it's game over.
Uh-oh. Then let's run away. Ciao!
Wait, hey, wait!
Oh, this is gonna be one of my favorite characters. I've seen it already.
What's a man to do?
Oh, I didn't get a screenshot of the Chocobo. I try to get a Chocobo picture every video, but sometimes it doesn't work. Alright, we have a catalog entry update. Events, Chapter 3. A Vision Shared. Now that they are pulseless, Lightning and the others try to figure out what their focus could be. The only thing they know for certain is that the rampaging beast Ragnarok is somehow involved. Snow is convinced that their focus is to protect their world by defeating the beast, but one fact contradicts his belief. Pulseless are the hated enemies of Cocoon. A Pulse Falsi would never assign such a task to its servants. And thus we're not understanding what they're truly trying to do. Lightning is infuriated by Snow's refusal to accept this logic. As she sees it, the Falsi not only made them into Lassie, it also took her sister from her. The former soldier could never bring herself to meekly follow the orders of such a being, and Snow's apparent surrender to its will, however, misinterpreted, is more than she can stand. As they trade heated words, Sanctum soldiers surround their location. Arguments will have to wait. For now, they must concentrate on surviving. Okay. Still an interesting crystal. It's different from everything else. Alright. More enemies to fight. Just try to get all 3 of these at once if possible. Hopefully I triggered all 3. That's more than 3. Kill them all fast as we can. Alright. I'm not too worried here, because we are a lot stronger than we were. At least it seems that way. Losing a little bit of health, but not much. Alright, these guys may be an issue if we can't get hits out on them, but we seem to be nailing them pretty well. Alright. 5 stars? 5 stars. And 3 tears of frustration. Let's go ahead and grab the loot. Potion? 5 cease tears. Okay. And I guess we keep heading this way. There's more glowing crystals, though. Trying to see what that is. Wait, isn't that what we touched down on? I thought that was behind us. Maybe not. Is that a frog? Oh, we got preemptive on it. Oh, Bichon Bass. So these are the fish that were in it. Actually, they're tougher than the Psyop soldiers. Surprisingly. Alright, we're gonna stick with this. Yeah, we're gonna get these guys taken care of quick. Alright, Bichon Bass and Remarkable. I like that we hit R1 and pull up a kind of in-depth scan, but it's a simplified scan. Wait, does it tell us, like... I think it does show weakness. So lightning and fire would be his weakness. Alright, we should be able to kill it right now.
Well, that wasn't
So I want to see if my health goes up by itself after each fight. Which it does, okay. Strange fluid, enigmatic fluid? Enigmatic fluid? Alright, 2 different directions. This area has no enemies, which is telling me that's the path it wants us to take, so we're not going to take that way and find the item that would be hidden over here. I knew it. Alright, we're going to do this a little different. We're going to go... Solidarity. That puts her in more of a healing position. We have like a designated tank and all that. Switch back to Relentless Assault. Should be able to kill it fairly quick now. Let's keep an eye on our health and switch back to Solidarity if needed. I think we'll be alright though. Oh crap. Solidarity, Solidarity. Alright, we're getting our heals out. See if Vanilla can get one off on Snow though real fast. Good, switch back to Relentless Assault. That way we don't have to waste our potions and we save them for boss encounters and such. I don't know what 5 TP is, meaning 5 technical points, I assume, but I don't know what you can do with technical points. Three stars, probably because I was jumping back and forth so much. It'll be alright. Silver Bangle. Actually, that reminds me, I want to change her equipment to the Pearl Wing Staff. And let's see what this new bangle is. I don't know. You know what? Yeah, we'll do it. I feel like that might be better with him, though, honestly, but... We have a new data log entry on enemies, which is feral creatures, paraquatics, Russian bass. Wait, did that say... Oh. So we can actually just auto-equip stuff with what the game thinks would be good. Okay. May do that later. Now, I got a feeling we're coming up to something. There's a save point here. Alright. Save. Please actually save. 159.04. 216.24. Let's see if it actually saved. Fingers crossed, everybody. Fingers crossed. 216.34. I think that's it. Alright, we'll go for a little longer. Try to get to the next save point.
Weird, isn't it? All the messed up ways to meet. I might as well make introductions.
Yeah, we haven't even done the introductions yet.
Snowvilliers. Short stuff?
Hope Estime.
What about her?
Bodum Security Regiment. She goes by Lightning. Last name's Farron. First, anybody's guess.
O'Neill.
Saz, Catsroy. Good to meet you.
So we didn't even do an introduction until now.
It's not right. Why kids have to get dragged into this?
I'll keep the kids out of trouble.
I still think something's up with
The
Vanilla.
problem with that is, you're one of them.
Hey,
Trying to take on the post-Foul C. That was our first mistake. You should have left it to the Sanctum. Why not? I mean, we've counted on the Sanctum's Foul C for food, water, everything we've needed since the time we were born.
but you still helped us do it. Why's that? Gotta be something.
There might have been. Not so
Probably
sure.
was kid. We heard the kid's name, I think, one time, but I don't remember what it was. We have a data pad entry. Let's take a look. We're also going to clear out all this stuff. Alright, people! God, we got a lot of entries here, everybody. Alright, let's start reading all this, shall we? Sanctum Fal'Cie. The Sanctum Fal'Cie are the unfathomable entities that constructed the floating shell of Cocoon in ages past, and even now watch over the world's human inhabitants. Each is assigned a specific task that supports the existence of Cocoon's graceful populace, such as generating electricity or manufacturing food. The Fal'Cie rarely intervene directly in the governing of society, leaving that responsibility to appointed human representatives. One theory states that, including the lower hierarchy, the total number of Sanctum Fal'Cie exceeds 8 million? There's 8 million Sanctum Fal'Cie? And I guess Sanctum Fal'Cie are the ones that are protecting Cocoon. And the Pulse are the supposed enemies. Guardian Corps. The Guardian Corps is a branch of the Sanctum military responsible for maintaining peace and stability within Cocoon. Within their assigned jurisdictions, the soldiers of the Guardian Corps fulfill the role of police officers and protectors, working to eliminate all manner of criminal activity, as well as rampaging wildlife. As a unit that works alongside the general population, it rarely employs heavy weaponry or cruiser-class airships. However, the Corps does retain squads of highly mobile shock troops. Bodum Security Regiment. The Bodum Security Regiment is a section of the Guardian Corps stationed in the coastal community of Bodum. Before the events of the Purge, Lightning belonged to this unit. Public security issues rarely arose in the sleepy seaside town, and with little trouble from the local fauna, the regiment was one of the least active units of the Corps. During the long spans of downtime, BSR troops were often sent to aid in exterminating dangerous wildlife in frontier regions. Now the fun part, reading on everyone here, Lightning. This soldier was a member of the Guardian Corps, Bodum Security Regiment. Last name Farron, she is known as Lightning, but her true name is a mystery. Sarah, her only family left in the world, has become LSC. Lightning boards the Purge train in an effort to rescue her sister from the Foul Sea, but Sarah turns into Crystal right before her eyes. However, it is not long until Lightning herself becomes a Foul Sea servant. She has lost her sister and become a Pulse Lassie, an enemy of Cocoon. What hope does she have left? Snow Villers? Without a family to take care of him, Snow was raised in a Sanctum facility. Now he leads a rebellious group of youths known as Nora. To prevent his beloved Sarah from becoming a Seath, he swears to help her fulfill her focus. However, before they discover what that focus is, Sarah falls into crystal slumber. Now Lassie himself, Snow interprets his fiancé's last words as the task he must complete, saving Cocoon. Saz Katzroy. Chocobo Man! Saz is a trained civilian airship pilot, so he's our Sid, I guess. Though all of Cocoon's people view pulse beings as invaders to be repulsed, the outside military decide to take matters into their own hands. What drives Saz, an ordinary citizen, to attack the Pulse Foul Sea in the Hanging Edge? After joining Lightning in her battle against the lower world entity, Saz shares her fate in becoming a Lassie. Hope Estim. Hope is a boy who, along with his mother, became a victim of the Purge. Answering Snow's call for volunteers, Hope's mother joins the rebellion, but is killed in the subsequent conflict. From that moment onward, the grief-stricken team harbors a consuming hatred for the Nora leader. With Vanille's encouragement, Hope follows Snow into the Pulse Vestige. Within those ancient chambers, they encounter the Foul Sea and are cursed with the brands of Lassie. Vanille still thinks something's up with this girl. Let's see if this gives us any insight. Vanille is a young woman who was also aboard the Purge train. Irrepressibly cheerful, she seems unaffected by her desperate situation around her. After being rescued from the train by Snow and his band of rebels, Vanille ends up sitting next to Hope and his mother. Following his mother's death, she sees the way the boy glares at the Nora leader. Vanille encourages Hope to join her into the Pulse Vestige, where they encounter the lower world Fassi. So wait, it wasn't his idea? It wasn't Hope's idea to go in there? It was hers, and she encouraged him to follow. Why did she want to get in there? It's still something to not end up with her. Sarah Farron. Sarah is Lightning's younger sister. Despite losing both of her parents, she lives happily enough with her older sibling. Sarah's only real concern is Lightning's disapproval of her boyfriend Snow. However, that all changes when she encounters the Foul Sea Anima and is branded as a Pulse Lassie. Without ever uncovering her task, she urges the others to save Cocoon before suddenly turning to Crystal. Though he cannot know for sure, Snow believes her final words to be the focus they must complete. Gallant Disley. Oh, this crazy looking dude. The king or whatever. Gallant Disley is the Primarch, the human representative of the Sanctum. Acting as a bridge between the Foul Sea Eden and the Citizen Elect Council, he facilitates the government of Cocoon. So he's the in-between person that... Okay, he's the middleman. He gives the word from the Foul Sea to the government. Until now, he has never been seen as a conservative leader, never forcing the direction of the council and always having the best interests of the people at heart. But with the discovery of the Pulse Foul Sea in Boldum, his leadership becomes ruthless and oppressive, with the Purge policy being instigated over the span of a single night. Gadot. A childhood friend of Snow, Gadot is one of the founding members of Nora. With his impressive frame, he sees himself as the group's shock trooper. Raised almost like a brother to Snow in a Sanctum facility, he knows the Nora leader better than anyone. Despite his often blunt comments and rough behavior, he is devoted to Snow's ideals for compassion. Lebreu. Friends with Snow from a young age, Lebreu is one of the founding members of Nora. She runs a cafe that opened to fund Nora's operations, and her cooking is one of the best-kept secrets in Boldum. With her brusque, no-nonsense manner, the young woman is treated just like one of the guys, and she would have it no other way. McCoy joined the ranks of Nora out of his admiration for Snow. He loves to tinker with machinery and serves as the group's mechanic. His talent for taking junk and using it to upgrade machines has provided Nora with a secret source of income. One day, McKee wants to be a reliable, heroic type like Snow, but he still has a long way to go. Yuji, a junior member of Nora, uses this kind-hearted young man with an insatiable interest in fashion. Though he lacks the same courage as Snow in dangerous situations, his calming influence makes him an invaluable asset to the group. And last but not least, Filter Chick. Here we are, screenshotting Alt F1, and that is going to be, I think we already have that as our screenshot, but you know what, that may be our screenshot again. This chocobo trick travels in Saz's hair. Though it has only been with Saz for a short while, a strong bond is formed between them. The chick has no name, as voicing the true identity of the animal might trigger ripples of destiny across Cocoon and cause a hurricane in Eden. Either that or Saz just hasn't thought of one yet. Wait, what? The chick has no name, as voicing the true identity of the animal might trigger ripples of destiny across Cocoon and cause a hurricane in Eden? God, this is one powerful chocobo. We need to figure out the chocobo's name so we can, like, just beat the game with the chocobo. That'd be great. Alright. We should be hopefully approaching a save point here. Or a mini-boss. Probably a mini-boss, knowing my life. Ooh, a chain. Wait. That looks like some, like, dragon head. Oh, no. I don't know what that is. Got a bunch of dogs we need to take care of. We'll take care of them fairly quick. What is it, 5 of them, 4 of them? Shouldn't be too hard of a fight. Oh yeah, this is extremely easy fight. And it should kill him right now. Alright. Take 5 stars. Chipped Fang. Phoenix down. Oh, I do want to check one more thing. Can we do this? Do we have any points for this? Okay, we do. Got Life Siphon. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do this for everyone. He does not seem to have any more in the commando line for him, but we will do... Come on. Actually, we need to get some of the Sentinel line. I guess the Sentinel line's already maxed out too. Okay, Ravager. Let's go, 70. Magic. Is that really all I can do with him? It's kind of sad. Alright. And our so far favorite character over here. Definitely want to put some points into her medic route. Should have done Ravager, but it's okay. We still have 2 more we need to do. Let's get him. I don't know if he has any points, though. Oh, he does. I keep going back all the way, and I'm not needing to do that. We're definitely going to put more in Synergists. I believe that'd be like buffs and stuff like that. Alright. Let us move onwards.
Don't sweat it. I'll take care of this.
I got a feeling there's going to be a cutscene there, but let's head up here and make sure there's no loot, which obviously there is. This is Final Fantasy we're talking about. Was it 5 potions? 50 gil, I'll take it. So are these chains from a part of the thing? I believe so. Yeah, I think that was part of the vestige. Alright. And I like these paragons. And it still feels weird because I'm used to like the original Final Fantasy VII and the gameplay like that was. Or how that was in Final Fantasy like 6, I believe. Hell, all of them. So, yeah, kind of learning, well not a learning curve, but it just feels different. Alright, yeah, I think that was 8 strange fluid. I'm making sure we're not missing any treasures. Wait, we can get up here?
Is that wreckage from the vestige?
Wait. Guessing it is. Thought that might be a viewpoint or something. Alright. Looks like we got multiple different paths we can take here. We're gonna go the obvious way with the treasure, though. And let's quickly take out these Psycom Enforcers. Oh, I said quickly, but I didn't think in one shot. Okay. Yeah, that was too easy. Alright, we'll grab this. And we made it to the save point. Please actually save. Okay, 216.24, 232.09. 232.09, let's make sure it did save still. 232.19, close enough. Alright guys, I think it's going to be a good place to end it. The video's already a little longer than planned. So, so if you like the video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, you can always subscribe to the channel. I try to get at least 2 videos posted a day currently with this playthrough. Sometimes more, depends on how I'm feeling. And if I, like say I screw up on a video and the audio ain't up to what I like it to be anyway, I'll sneak in another episode for y'all. So, if you want to see more, feel free to toss a subscription my way, and I will catch y'all next time. Peace.